Hey everyone, how are you? Getting ready for the end of the the year, hopefully, and ready for the new year. This is my last video for the year for 2020, and I know if you're like most people, you're thinking, oh, goodbye and good riddance. You can't wait for the year to be over. But, the reality is, at the stroke of midnight, it doesn't necessarily mean that everything's going to be changed and be different. What matters is what you do in the coming year to make the year change or different and hopefully better. And, we can't control the circumstances, as we all learned this year, without a doubt. There've been so many things occur and so many things out of people's control that they just couldn't do much about it. But, I think that it was a great reminder to us that we have to focus in on what we can control and what we can't control. And I mean, I guess in some respects it might have been discouraging, but in many it's quite empowering, because as you get ready to embark on this next new year for you, you have the chance to think about, what will I do? How will I step up this next year? What can I change next year? And so my question today, and the big focus of today's video, is how can I help you? I have to say, I feel very, very blessed that many of you who follow me have been a part of my community for years, some even since I started my business clear back in 2005. And for that, I am completely grateful for. And as well, every single day, each week, I have new people who become a part of my community. And I likewise am full of gratitude and thankful that people have chosen to connect with me. And I know that the reason that you've connected with me isn't to benefit me, but to benefit you. Maybe you joined me because you were struggling with something, or you were in the middle of a transition of some sort in your life. Maybe you hit that point where you were like, man, I'm ready for change. I want to grow. I want to become a better version of myself. Maybe you're still there. Maybe you're feeling overwhelmed, overworked, overcommitted, super stressed out, unhealthy, unhappy with where you are in your life. Maybe you are ready to take on a new business venture. Maybe you're ready to grow in your career. Maybe you are just ready for some change. Whatever the case may be, I'm guessing that's why we connected, right? And so what I want to do in the coming year is continue to serve you at a higher level. I want to connect with you more. I want to give you topics in our videos that really benefit you. So today's video, again, is really all about that big question: how can I help you? What is it that keeps you up at night? What is it that you worry about? What is it that you fear? What is it that you want to change? How is it that you want to grow? I want to know. So here's what I would like for you to do. I have 2 requests today. Number 1, if you know right away, then put it in the comments with this video. Share with me what it is you want to work on. What do you want to hear more about? What topics do you want to learn about? Where do you need more growth, more change, more challenge? And then my next request is that you click the link that's going to be attached to this video for today, and you schedule a time to chat with me, because one of the other things I want to really commit to this year is connecting more at a much deeper level, or in this coming year I should say, at a much deeper level with you. I had an experience not too long ago where I got an opportunity to get on the phone with a woman who's been a part of my community for about 7 years now. And it was magical for both of us, really. I mean, she got some great information and some things that she needed to help propel her forward, but I got to know her, I got to meet her, we had a great connection. And I want to do more of that on a much deeper level with each and every one of you, because you know what? If there's one thing we all have experienced this year, is the lack of connection, and or the realization of how very, very important connection to others is. And so as I look into the new year and how I can better serve you, part of that in delivering value and content and great topics is to connect with you on a deeper level. So my 2 requests again for today and for the rest of the year, the end of the year, as we get ready to jump into 2021, is share with me in the comments what topics you'd like to hear more of, and click the link to schedule a quick chat with me. It's not going to be long. I just want to get to know you. I want to get to know what you're working on, what your goals are for the coming year, and how I can better serve you and help you. Because I really want to know how I can help you in the coming year. And so with that, I want to leave you with a quote, and I got to look at it just real quick here, if you don't mind. Let me pull that up. It's a quote that I posted recently, but you may not have seen it. It is by C.S. Lewis, and he says, "You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending." And as we come to the end of 2020, I just want to encourage you to think about that. You know, how can you end this year on a positive note? You got a couple days left to think about it. Go back and review your year and find the positives in it, and change the ending from the negativity and the worry and the struggle that maybe you have felt throughout the year to finding the positives so that you can end on a high note. And then, as my friend Jeff Cockrell said recently, he's a colleague and a friend of mine, he said the next question that people might ask themselves could be, what do you want the ending to be? And so I would say, what do you want the end of this year to be like for you? And maybe even more importantly, how do you want to begin 2021? So think about that this week, and as you get ready to celebrate the new year. And again, do those 2 things. Let me know how I can help you, and schedule a time so that we can chat and connect. So until next year, not just until next time, but until next year, I want to thank you for joining me. I want to thank you for being a part of my community, and I want to continue to serve you and help you grow and be that best version of yourself, so that we can create that ripple and you can go on and do that as well, and we can change the world together. So until next year, I will see you all. This is Certified High Performance Coach Michelle Weimer. Bye for now.